Hey everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of Red Dot F1, and today we are going to be talking about the newly announced Las Vegas Grand Prix. The Las Vegas Grand Prix is going to be all about glitz and glamour. Can you imagine cars going at 320 kilometers an hour on the Las Vegas Strip right beside Mandalay Bay and Bellagio? Well, I think this is going to brighten the prospects for Formula One's future, and here are my thoughts on it. First, let's talk about the track. At first sight, it looks bland. Looks like the least interesting circuit on the entire calendar, and I'm going to have to agree with you guys. Turns 1, 2 and 3 seem like a rip-off from the first 3 turns of the Singapore circuit. Sector 2 seems to be very much like Sochi with its 180-degree curvature and its 90-degree turns. And then a super long section probably at full throttle from turns 9 to 11. I think that the most positive thing that I can say about this track is that the surroundings of the track are nice. And that's about it. I can imagine that it's going to be really cool walking on the track and in the cockpit, but I don't think that this circuit is going to provide as much entertainment in terms of pure wheel-to-wheel racing and overtaking opportunities. Let's wait to see where the DRS zones are going to be, because that might spice up things a little bit. Next up, let's talk about the entertainment value of the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Isn't that what Las Vegas is known for? But seriously, I'm running a YouTube channel about F1, and here we are talking about the entertainment value that Las Vegas brings to F1. In my opinion, this is just a reason for broadcasters to justify bringing F1 to places like Saudi Arabia, Las Vegas and Miami. One thing I have to agree with though is that the fans it brings is amazing. Certainly a city as popular as Las Vegas, having a motor race is going to make some heads turn. It's going to help F1 increase its fan base regardless of the racing action that Las Vegas Grand Prix brings or the lack thereof. So, coming to conclude, is the Las Vegas Grand Prix good for Formula One or not? I'm going to have to say a big no. Apart from unexciting, dull and plain boring F1 races that we might see here, I really feel for the drivers. Many drivers year after year are lamenting how many races there are, and it's a huge mental struggle to go through the processes of every single race, every single week after week after week. I feel like the more races that we have, eventually we are going to end up at this point where survival is the name of the game instead of racing at the top of your level. I'm totally for new races, but F1 must find a way to cap the number of races in a year. So overall, if we look at how this race fits with the entire season and the races all around the world, because it brings so much untapped fan base, this race might be good for the sport. But if we keep adding more and more races like this, I'm afraid that it's not going to be fun after a while. So that's it from me, and thank you so much for watching this episode of Red Dot F1, and I hope that you will be back for more. Make sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and see you again. Bye!